3 and Bakyoki 8 are setting the pace up front, with One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar right on their heels in second place. Tadar Gardner and Neo Texan are in third, trying to close the gap as the race progresses. Duvdad and Fureya 023 have advanced to 8th place, successfully passing Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik. Meanwhile, Bucha Zero has climbed up to 16th place, overtaking Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely. The race dynamics continue to shift as these drivers make their moves on the track. Tadar Gardner and Neo Texan are making moves, now in P2 after overtaking One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik have climbed to P8, passing Duvdad and Fureya 023. Sneaku 515 and Lazalo XD are on the rise too, currently in P12 after overtaking Gary Z and Meyer. Alpiost and Amy have surged to 4th place, overtaking One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. The competition is heating up between Alpiost and Amy and One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar for the 4th spot. In another close battle, Dakota Snake, Kinch Evel, and Commander Lovely are fighting for the 15th position, with Dakota Snake in a Dodge Coronet Super B and Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely both in a Dodge Charger Super B 71. Twix 560 and Jcomster have made a strong move to take the 4th position, surpassing Alpiost and Amy. A thrilling battle is unfolding for the 6th spot between One Serious Guy, Rizaldi Adar, Jump 073, and Mukumbakum in their respective Bizzarini 5300 GT Strata and a Tommaso Pantera GTS 72 cars. Meanwhile, R40 and Sir Ironbot have advanced to 19th place by passing Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary. Okay, we've got Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik making moves up to 7th place, overtaking Jump 073 and Mukumbakum in the process. Kinchi VL, Commander Lovely, and Dakota Snake are engaged in a fierce battle for the 15th position. Kinchi VL and Commander Lovely are in a Dodge Charger Super B 71, while Dakota Snake is in a Dodge Coronet Super B. Twix 560 and Jcomster are competing fiercely for 5th place, both in Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona cars, while One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are also in a tight battle for the same position in their Bizzarini 5300 GT Strata vehicles. The competition remains intense in the middle of the pack. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are making moves as they rapidly catch up to Twix 560 and JK Hamster, decreasing the gap by 5.5. Twix 560 and Jcomster have advanced to 4th place, successfully passing Alpiost and Amy in the process. Kinch Evil and Commander Lovely are currently engaged in a tight battle for the 16th position, with Kinch Evil and Commander Lovely in a Dodge Charger Super B71 facing off against Bucha Zero driving a Plymouth GTX 67. Twix 560 and Jcomster are on the move, closing in on One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar, reducing the gap by 8.3 seconds. Twix 560 and Jcomster have advanced to 5th place, surpassing One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. Their 4 drivers are now engaged in a tight battle for the 5th position. Twix 560 and Jcomster are handling a Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona, while One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are navigating a Bizzarini 5300 GT Strada. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik are now in 6th place after overtaking One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. The De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72 is making a strong move against the Bizzarini 5300 GT Strada. It's a close battle for the 6th position between these skilled drivers. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 have advanced to 9th place, passing Duff Dad and Freya 023. It's a tight battle between the 2 pairs for the 9th position on the track. Duff Dad and Freya 023 are fiercely contesting for the 10th spot in their De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72, while Sneaku 515 and Laserluxt are giving them a run for their money in their Plymouth Barracuda Hemi. It's a tight battle among these drivers as they maneuver through the race. Sneaku 515 and Laserluxt make a solid move up to 10th place, successfully passing Duff Dad and Freya 023 in the process. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar have made a strong move, advancing to 6th place by overtaking Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik in the process. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik advanced to 6th position, surpassing One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. Meanwhile, Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 climbed to 17th place, overtaking Kinch Evil and Commander Lovely. Currently, Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 are dueling with Kinch Evil and Commander Lovely for the 17th spot. The competition is heating up with Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ2 against Dodge Charger Super B71. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are making their move up to 6th place, passing Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik in a tight battle. The Bizzarini 5300 GT Strada is showing its strength against the De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik have surged to 6th place, overtaking One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. The battle for 6th is heating up between Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik in a De Tomarzo Pantera GTS 72 and 1 Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar in a Bizzarini 5300 GT Strada. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik have made a strong move, climbing to 5th place by overtaking 1 Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. The battle for 5th position is heating up between them, with Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik driving a De Tomarzo Pantera GTS 72 against 1 Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar in a Bizzarini 5300 GT Strada. Additionally, John 073 and Newcombotham have advanced to 7th place after passing LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27. Welcome back, Henrik 07. Good to have you back in the race car action with us. Racing car #party popper. Dufdad and Ferreira 023 are struggling and dropped to P22. Twix 560 and Jcomster faced issues and fell to P23. John 073 and Newcombotham advanced to P6, overtaking 1 Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik are fiercely battling for 5th place, both in De Tomarzo Pantera GTS 72 cars. Meanwhile, 1 Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are right behind them in Bizzarini 5300 GT Strada cars, also vying for that coveted 5th position. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar have made a move up to 5th place, overtaking Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik in their intense battle. Both pairs are driving a Bizzarini 5300 GT Strada and a De Tomarzo Pantera GTS 72 respectively. Gary Z and Meyer are on the move, narrowing the gap to LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 by 3.3 seconds. Bucha Zero makes a strong move up to P13, passing Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1. Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 climb to P14, overtaking Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely. Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely advance to P15, passing 40 and Sir Iron Bot. Alpiost and Amy have advanced to 3rd place, surpassing Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8. Dufdad and Ferreira 023 have climbed to 21st place, overtaking Kokibi 90 and Shohashi. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar make a strong move to claim 4th place, surpassing Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8. Sneaky 515 and Laserlux also advanced to 7th place, overtaking Jump 073 and Newcombotham. The battle intensifies between Sneaky 515 and Laserlux in a Plymouth Barracuda Hemi and Jump 073 and Newcombotham in a De Tomarzo Pantera GTS 72 for the 7th spot. Dakota Snake is now in 6th place after swiftly passing 5 cars. Bucha Zero has climbed to 8th place by overtaking 5 competitors. Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 have both surged up to 9th place after passing 5 cars each. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 have surged ahead, passing 5 cars to secure the 13th position. MYST 149 and Drin 1 are on the move, overtaking 4 competitors to claim the 15th spot. Dufdad and Ferreira 023 are making progress, overtaking 4 cars to secure the 16th position. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar take the lead, passing Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan. Dufdad and Ferreira 023 advance to 15th place, surpassing MYST 149 and Drin 1. Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 climb to 19th place, overtaking Gary Z and Meyer. Har, maybe the Ferrari just needs some extra love and care. This race is definitely keeping us on our toes. What a wild ride. Watch out for those early pit stops, they might just be the key to victory. Todor Gardner and Neil Texum have dropped to 9th place, while Sneaku 515 and Lazalo XD now find themselves in 10th after losing 6 positions each. Twix 560 and JK Hamster are making significant progress, reducing the gap to Gary Z and Meyer by a notable 40.9 units. Har indeed, Mamar Oster. Looks like the race is getting intense out there. Todor Gardner and Neil Texum are struggling, dropping back to 18th place. John B 073 and Newcomb Bockham have advanced to 9th place, passing Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 have climbed to 11th place, overtaking Duff Dad and Ferreira 023. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik take the lead, passing One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. Todor Gardner and Neil Texum move up to P17, overtaking Hugard 03 and Bakioki 8. Hugard 03 and Bakioki 8 climb to P18, passing Elpiost and Amy. Bucha 0 is now in 4th place, passing Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1. Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 have advanced to 5th place, overtaking Kinch Evil and Commander Lovely. Kinch Evil and Commander Lovely are now in 6th place, surpassing R40 and Sir Iron Bot. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are facing difficulties, slipping 6 positions down to P16. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are now in P10 after overtaking Duff Dad and Ferreira 023, who moved up to P11 by passing Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary. Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 swiftly secure the 4th position, leaving Bucha 0 from Team Quarkspress behind. Todor Gardner and Neil Texum advance to the 16th spot, surpassing Hugard 03 and Bakioki 8. Hugard 03 and Bakioki 8 make progress to the 17th place, overtaking One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. MYST 149 and Drin 1 have advanced to 12th place, surpassing Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary. Todor Gardner and Neil Texum are catching up to Kokibi 90 and Shohashi, reducing the distance by 2.2 seconds. Twix 560 and Jcomster are making significant gains, closing in on One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar by 109.5 units. Meanwhile, Todor Gardner and Neil Texum are steadily catching up to Kokibi 90 and Shohashi, reducing the distance by 2.2 units. The battle for positions is heating up. Todor Gardner and Neil Texum are mounting a strong challenge against Kokibi 90 and Shohashi, reducing the gap by 2.4 seconds. It's getting quite competitive out there. Duff Dad and Ferreira 023 made a move up to 10th place, surpassing LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27. Their 4 drivers are now locked in a heated battle for the 10th position. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 have advanced to 10th place, surpassing Duff Dad and Ferreira 023. The quartet is now engaged in a heated battle for the 10th spot. Tadar Gardner and Neotexum are making a move, narrowing the gap to Kokibi 90 and Shohashi by 2.6 seconds. Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary have made a solid move up to 11th place, successfully overtaking Duff Dad and Ferreira 023 in the process. MYST 149 and Drin 1 have advanced to 12th place, passing Sidrek and V4 Zone. Sidrek and V4 Zone have climbed to 13th place, overtaking Duff Dad and Ferreira 023. Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 have impressively climbed to 16th place, surpassing Alpiost and Amy in the process. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are gaining on Duff Dad and Ferreira 023, reducing the difference by 2.8 seconds. Tadar, Gardner and Neotexum have advanced to the 14th position, overtaking Kokibi 90 and Shohashi. Sidrek in the Chevrolet Corvette C2Z06, V4 Zone, Tadar Gardner, and Neotexum in the Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona are all fighting it out for the 13th position. Duff Dad and Ferreira 023 are steadily gaining on Gary Z and Meyer, reducing the gap by 47.4 seconds. Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 have made impressive moves up to 15th place, overtaking Kokibi 90 and Shohashi. Kinchevel and Commander Lovely have made a move up to 6th place, passing ER40 and Sarayanbot in the process. Sidrek in the Chevrolet Corvette C2Z06 is fighting hard against V4 Zone for the 14th position, while Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 in the Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona are also in the mix for this intense battle. Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 have advanced to 14th place, passing Sidrek and V4 Zone in the process. Tadar Gardner and Neotexum are now catching up to MYST 149 and Drin 1, shortening the distance by 2.3 units. Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt in the Plymouth Barracuda Hemi are dueling it out with LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 in the De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72 for the 9th position. It's a tight race between these four drivers as they navigate the track. Tadar Gardner and Neotexum are making moves, climbing up to 12th place by overtaking MYST 149 and Drin 1. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 have advanced to 9th place, passing Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt. Alpiost and Amy have progressed to 16th place, overtaking Kokibi 90 and Shohashi. Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt make a move, advancing to 9th place by passing LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27. Meanwhile, Sidrek, V4 Zone, Alpiost, and Amy are fiercely competing for the 15th position. It's a Corvette versus Ferrari showdown between Sidetrack, V4 Zone, El Piost, and myself. Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary are closing in on Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan, shrinking the gap by 30.1 units. Jump 073 and Newcomb Bockham have surged to P7, overtaking R40 and Sir Iron Bot. Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt are catching up to R40 and Sir Iron Bot, reducing the distance by 2.0 units. Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 are now in 4th place, successfully passing Bucha 0. Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt have advanced to 8th place, surpassing R40 and Sir Iron Bot. Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 have climbed to 12th place, overtaking MYST 149 and Drin 1. Gary Z and Meyer are making impressive progress, now up to P21 after overtaking LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are rapidly closing in on Gary Z and Meyer, reducing the gap by 71.1. Duffdad and Ferreira 023 are making a strong comeback, closing in on LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 by 109.0 units. We've got an exciting battle for the 11th position between Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary in a Chevrolet Chevy 2 Nova SS66 and Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 in a Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona. The competition is heating up as the race progresses. El Piost and Amy are making a move on MYST 149 and Drin 1, narrowing the distance by 2.0 units. Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt are on the move, now in 7th place after passing Jump 073 and Newcomb Bockham. R40 is holding steady, while Sir Ironbot is making moves, now in P8 after passing Jump 073 and Newcomb Bockham. Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan are making solid progress, reducing the distance to Jump 073 and Newcomb Bockham by 3.2 seconds. Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 advanced to 10th place, passing Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary. Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary move up to 11th, overtaking MYST 149 and Drin 1. MYST 149 and Drin 1 climb to 12th, surpassing El Piost and Amy. Sidetrack and V4 Zone have advanced to 15th place, surpassing Kokibi 90 and Shohashi. Meanwhile, Kokibi 90 and Shohashi have progressed to 16th place, overtaking One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. Consequently, One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar have moved up to 17th place, passing Jumbi 073 and Newcomb Bockham. R40 and Sir Ironbot have advanced to P7, passing Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt. Gary Z and Meyer have climbed to P20, surpassing Jump 073 and Newcomb Bockham. Jump 073 and Newcomb Bockham are making significant gains on Gary Z and Meyer, reducing the gap by 75.9 units. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are also closing in fast on Jump 073 and Newcomb Bockham, shortening the distance by 108.7 units. Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan have advanced to P8 after overtaking Sneaku 515 and Laserlow XD. Hugard 03 and Bakioki 8 advanced to 9th, surpassing Elpiost and Amy. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar climbed to 16th, overtaking Kokibi 90 and Shohashi. Duvdad and Ferreira 023 are catching up to John 073 and Mukumbakum, reducing the gap by 4.0. Twix 560 and Jkamster are gaining ground on Kokibi 90 and Shohashi, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. John 073 and Mukumbakum have advanced to P21, surpassing LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 in the ongoing battle for the position. Sidrek and V Forson are fiercely contesting P15 against One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. They are all behind the wheels of a Chevrolet Corvette C2Z06 and a Bitsurini 5300 GT Strada respectively. Twix 560 and Jkamster are making strides towards Kokibi 90 and Shohashi, reducing the margin by 2.0 seconds. Tadar Gardner and Neo Texum are pushing on the pressure, catching up to a 40 and Sarayanbot by reducing the gap by 2.1. Twix 560 and JK Hamster are also making moves, closing in on Kokibi 90 and Shohashi by 2.0 seconds. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are making a move on NYST 149 and Drim 1, reducing the gap by 2.4 seconds. Twix 560 and Jkamster are making a move, closing the gap on Kokibi 90 and Shohashi by 2.1 seconds. R40 is holding steady while Sarayanbot makes a significant move, advancing to P6 after overtaking Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely. The battle for position continues to intensify. Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely have advanced to 6th place, surpassing R40 and Sarayanbot in the process. Twix 560 and Jkamster are pushing the pressure on Kokibi 90 and Shohashi, closing in the gap by 2.0 seconds. Twix 560 and Jkamster are steadily closing in on Kokibi 90 and Shohashi, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Taldar Gardner and Neo Texum are making moves, advancing to 7th place by overtaking R40 and Sarayanbot. R40 is holding steady, but Sarayanbot is making moves, now up to P7 after overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texum. Welcome back, someone. Great to have you tuning in again. Let's watch some exciting race car action together. Twix 560 and JK Hamster are making moves, climbing up to 16th place by passing Sidetrack and V4 Sun. Todd Gardner and Neil Texan are making strides as they close in on R40 and Sarahin Bot, reducing the gap by 2.1. MYST 149 in the Chevrolet Camaro Z2869 is duking it out with Drin 1 for the 14th place, while One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar in the Bizzarini 5300 GT Strada are also in the mix. It's a tight battle as they jostle for position on the track. MYST 149 and Drin 1 in a tight tussle with One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar for the 14th position in their Chevrolet Camaro Z2869 and Bizzarini 5300 GT Strada respectively. It's a close battle mid-pack with positions up for grabs. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar have advanced to 13th place, passing Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary. The four drivers are now fiercely contesting the 13th position. Twix 560 and Jcomster are steadily catching up to MYST 149 and Drin 1, reducing the distance by 2.3 seconds. Dakota Snake is now right on the tail of Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik, narrowing the gap by 3.9 seconds. Dakota Snake skillfully advances to P1, surpassing both Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik in a swift maneuver. Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 have made a slick move, advancing to 9th place by overtaking Alpiost and Amy. Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 have successfully advanced to the 3rd position, surpassing Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik in the process. Bucha Zero from Team Quarkexpress is rapidly closing in on Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik, reducing the gap by 55.4 units. The pressure is on as Bucha Zero pushes for a swift overtake. Dakota Snake has taken a commanding lead in this race, with Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 closely following behind. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik are also showing some strong performance early on. R40 and Sarayan Bot in a TVR Griffith 200 are fiercely battling it out with Todd Gardner and Neo Texan in their Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona for the 7th position. Meanwhile, Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary in a Chevrolet Chevy 2 Nova SS66 are in a tight tussle with MYST 149 and Drin 1 in a Chevrolet Camaro Z2869 for the 14th spot. The competition is heating up as they navigate the track. Todd Gardner and Neo Texan make a strong move to secure the 7th position, passing ER40 and Sarayan Bot. Twix 560 and Jcomster climb to 15th place, overtaking Sidetrack and V4 Zone. Sidetrack and V4 Zone manage to advance to 16th place, surpassing Koki B90 and Shohashi. Dakota Snake is putting on a show, closing in on Okayaki 3 and just jazzed by 24.4 units. But hold on, Buchizero from Team Quark Express is not far behind, narrowing the gap to Dakota Snake by 39.0. A thrilling battle is unfolding on the track. Okay, we've got Okayaki 3 and Just Jazzed making a move up to P2, passing Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 in the process. R40 and Sarayan Bot have made a strong move to claim the 7th position, surpassing Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan. There's quite the battle unfolding between R40 and Sarayan Bot in a TVR Griffith 200 and Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan in a Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona for that 7th spot. Meanwhile, Duff Dad and Ferreira 023 have advanced to 21st place after overtaking LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27. Buchizero in the Plymouth GTX 67, Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan are locked in a tight battle for 5th place. Exciting to see different car models vying for position on the track. Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan have made a strong move, jumping to the 5th position by overtaking Buchizero. Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan have made a move up to 4th place, successfully overtaking Dakota Snake. Dakota Snake makes a strong move up to the 4th position, overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan in this intense race. Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan are fiercely battling it out for the 5th position as they pilot their Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona and Plymouth GTX 67, respectively. The competition is heating up between these skilled drivers as they maneuver around the track. Dakota Snake, Todd R. Gardner, and Neo Texan are fiercely contesting for the 4th position. Sneaku 515 and Lazalo XD have advanced to P12, surpassing One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. Meanwhile, NYST 149, Drin 1, Twix 560, and JK Hamster are in a close fight for P14. Sidrack, V4 Zone, Koki B90, and Shohashi are all in a fierce battle for the 16th position. R40 and Sarayan Bot makes a bold move up to P7 by overtaking Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely. Meanwhile, Gary Z and Meyer are on the move, climbing to P16 by passing Sidrack and V4 Zone. It's an intense battle for the 16th position between Gary Z and Meyer in a Bitserini 5300 GT Strider and Sidrack and V4 Zone in a Chevrolet Corvette C2Z06. Buchizero has made a solid move to claim 6th place, surpassing both R40 and Sarayan Bot in their intense battle. The trio is now neck and neck for that spot. Meanwhile, another tight contest is brewing for 7th place between R40, Sarayan Bot, Kinch Evel, and Commander Lovely in their diverse cars. R40 and Sarayan Bot are in a heated duel with Buchizero for the 6th position. R40 and Sarayan Bot are piloting a TVR Griffith 200, while Buchizero is behind the wheel of a Plymouth GTX 67. The race for 6th place is getting intense. Alpiost and Amy have made significant progress, reducing the gap to Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely by 2.4. Hugert 03 and Bakyoki 8 are now in 6th place after passing R40 and Sarayan Bot. Meanwhile, One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar have climbed to 12th position by overtaking Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt. Twix 560 and Chcomster are gaining on Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt, reducing the gap by 5.4 seconds. Wayne Train 94 and A. Albert 1 are in a fierce battle with Tadar Gardner and Neo Texan for 3rd place, with the former in an Alfa Romeo Junior TZ2 and the latter in a Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona. Hugert 03 and Bakyoki 8 have made a move to 5th place, overtaking Dakota Snake. Tadar Gardner, Neo Texan, and Hugert 03 are fiercely competing for the 4th position. Twix 560 and JK Hamster have made a move up to 13th place, surpassing Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt. John 073 and Mukumbakam are climbing up to the 20th spot, overtaking Duff Dad and Ferreira 023. Tadar Gardner and Neo Texan have swiftly climbed to the 4th position, making a move past Hugert 03 and Bakyoki 8. Dakota Snake smoothly advances to 6th place, surpassing R40 and Sarayan Bot in a thrilling battle. The Dodge Coronet Super B is showing impressive performance against the TVR Griffith 200 as they fight for position. Alpiost and Amy have advanced to position 8, successfully overtaking Bucha Zero. Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely have advanced to 10th place, surpassing Bucha Zero in the process. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are steadily catching up to Bucha Zero, reducing the gap by 2.9 seconds. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are making moves. They have advanced to the 11th position, successfully overtaking Bucha Zero. Twix 560 and Chcomster are rapidly catching up to Bucha Zero, reducing the gap by 40.9. The pressure is on as they close in on the competition. Twix 560 and Chcomster are steadily gaining on Bucha Zero, reducing the margin by 2.4 seconds. Bucha Zero in the Plymouth GTX 67, Twix 560, and Chcomster in the Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona are fiercely contesting the 12th position. Twix 560 and Chcomster making moves, advancing to 12th place by overtaking Bucha Zero. Bucha Zero in a Plymouth GTX 67 is currently contesting P13 with Sneaky 515 and Laserloxt, both behind the wheel of a Plymouth Barracuda Hemi. It's a close battle between these classic muscle cars. Sneaky 515 and Laserloxt have made a swift move, advancing to 13th place, successfully passing Bucha Zero in the process. R40 and Sir Ironbot are battling Elpiost and Amy for 7th place. R40 and Sir Ironbot are in a TVR Griffith 200, while Elpiost and Amy are in a Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona. Duff Dad, Ferreira 023, LaCroix 1980, and Sabine 27 are currently fighting for 21st position. Jump 073 and Newcombotham have made a swift move up the field, now in 19th position after overtaking Kokibi 90 and Shohashi. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are making significant progress, reducing the gap to Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely by 2.3 seconds. Wintrain 94 and Albert 1 are fiercely contending for the 3rd position, both in Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ2S. Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texum are right behind them, steering Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytonas. The competition is heating up in this thrilling battle for P3. Hey ST4NBZH, welcome back to the channel. We've missed having you here for the race car AI action. Great to see you again. Racing car #party popper. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are closing in on Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Duff Dad and Ferreira 023 in the De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72 are closely matched with Kokibi 90 and Shohashi in the Chevrolet Corvette C2Z06 for 21st place. The competition is heating up as they jostle for position on the track. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are making a move towards Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely, cutting the gap by 2.2 seconds. Jump 073 and Newcombotham have advanced to 18th place by overtaking Sidrek and V4 Sun. A competitive battle is forming between these pairs for the 18th position. Jump 073 and Newcombotham are in a De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72, while Sidrek and V4 Sun are in a Chevrolet Corvette C2Z06. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 have advanced to 19th place, surpassing Sidrek and V4 Sun in the race. MYST 149, Drin 1, Gary Z, and Meyer are locked in a tight battle for the 15th position. MYST 149 and Drin 1 are in a Chevrolet Camaro Z2869, while Gary Z and Meyer are pushing hard in a Bizzarini 5300 GT Strader. Gary Z and Meyer have advanced to 15th place, successfully overtaking MYST 149 and Drin 1. The battle for the 15th position is heating up between these drivers. Gary Z and Meyer are in a Bitserini 5300 GT Strata, while NYST 149 and Dring 1 are in a Chevrolet Camaro Z2869. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are making significant progress, reducing the gap to Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely by 2.2 seconds. It's getting exciting as they push to catch up. Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely are closely contesting P10 in their Dodge Charger Super B71, while One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar are right there with them in their Bitserini 5300 GT Strata. Things are heating up at the back of the pack. Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely are fiercely contesting P10 in their Dodge Charger Super B71 against One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar in the Bitserini 5300 GT Strata. The battle for the 10th position is heating up. One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar have advanced to P10, successfully passing Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely in the process. Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely are putting up a fight against Twix 560 and Comster for the 11th spot in the race. Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely are rocking a Dodge Charger Super B71 while Twix 560 and Comster are handling a Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona. Let's see who comes out on top in this battle for position 11. Sneaky 515 and Laserluxt are making a swift move, catching up to Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely, reducing the distance by 3.0 units. Welcome back, SGT Major Rock. Good to see you again on the track. Racing car #V1V1. Sneaky 515 and Laserluxt are making moves, advancing to 12th place by overtaking Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely. The race is heating up with these strategic maneuvers. Alpiost and Amy have advanced to 8th place, surpassing R40 and Surayan Bot. Bucha Zero has climbed to 13th place, overtaking Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely. NYST 149 and Dring 1 are charging hard, closing in on Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely by 40.8 units. Dovdad and Ferreira 023 have made a move up to P19, overtaking LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 in a solid display of skill. Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 are fiercely competing with Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 for the 4th position. The Alfa Romeo Junior TZ2 and the Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona are battling it out on the track. Meanwhile, One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar have made significant progress, climbing up to 11th place after overtaking Sneaky 515 and Laserluxt. Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 have advanced to 4th place, successfully passing Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 in the process. Twix 560 and Comster are making a strong push, reducing the gap to a 40 and Serayan Bot by 2.5 seconds. The competition is heating up as they close in on the leading cars. The racers are off to a speedy start with Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik leading the pack, followed closely by Todd R. Gardner and Neil Texan in second place, and Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 not far behind in third. Bucha Zero has advanced to 11th place, surpassing Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt. Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary have climbed to 22nd place by passing Kokibi 90 and Shohashi. R40 is currently in 12th place, with Serayan Bot making a move to overtake Gary Z and Meyer, pushing them to 13th position. In turn, Gary Z and Meyer managed to climb up to 13th place, surpassing Sneaku 515 and Lazalo XD. Gary Z and Meyer are making gains on R40 and Serayan Bot, cutting the distance by 3.0 units. Kimchi V1 and Commander Lovely have surged to 14th place, passing Sneaku 515 and Lazalo XD. Kimchi V1 and Commander Lovely in a Dodge Charger Super B71 are now dueling with Sneaku 515 and Lazalo XD in a Plymouth Barracuda Hemi for that 14th spot. Gary Z and Meyer are now in 12th place, making a move past R40 and Serayan Bot. Wayne Train 94 in the Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ2 is fiercely contesting the 5th position with Albert 1. Dakota Snake is also part of the mix, driving the Dodge Coronet Super B. It's a tight battle unfolding for that crucial spot on the track. Sneaku 515 and Lazaloxt are making moves, catching up to R40 and Serayan Bot, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Welcome back, Merlenbeck. Great to have you racing with us again. Racing Car # Party Popper. Sneaku 515 and Lazaloxt are making gains on R40 and Serayan Bot, reducing the distance between them by 2.0 units. Gary Z and Meyer are quickly catching up to Bucha Zero from Team Quarkspress, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Sneaku 515 and Lazaloxd are also making gains on R40 and Serayan Bot, closing in by 2.3 seconds. The race is heating up as these drivers push for better positions. Hey there Eugene7, welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you racing with us again. Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt are making moves, catching up to a 40 and Sarayanbot by reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt have advanced to P13, surpassing a 40 and Sarayanbot in the ongoing race. Dakota Snake, Alpiost, and Amy are locked in a tight battle for 6th place. Dakota Snake is piloting a Dodge Coronet Super B, while Alpiost and Amy are handling a Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona. The competition is heating up as they jostle for position. Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary have advanced to 21st place, successfully parsing Sidetrack and V4 Zone in the process. Kokibi90 and Shohashi are making a strong move, steadily closing in on Sidetrack and V4 Zone, reducing the gap by 35.3 units. Their synchronized effort is paying off as they continue to narrow the distance between them. Alpasad and Amy are locked in a tight battle for 7th place, with both driving a Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona. Dakota Snake in a Dodge Coronet Super B is also in on the action. Meanwhile, Kokibi90 and Shohashi are making gains on Sidetrack and V4 Zone, reducing the distance by 2.8 seconds. Alpiost and Amy are now in 7th place after parsing Dakota Snake. Twix 560 and Comster are hot on Dakota Snake's tail, shrinking the distance by 2.0 seconds. Wayne 94 and Albert 1 in the Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ2 are fiercely contesting P6 against Alpiost and Amy in the Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona. This battle for 6th place is heating up, with each driver pushing hard to gain the advantage. Twix 560 and Comster are gaining on Dakota Snake, shortening the distance by 2.2. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are also making progress, catching up to Duff Dad and Freya 023 by 2.4. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 have advanced to 19th place, parsing Duff Dad and Freya 023. There's a heated battle for the 19th position between LaCroix 1980, Sabine 27, Duff Dad, and Freya 023. Lucha Zero makes a strong move up to 10th place, passing one Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar in the process. Twix 560 and Comster are making their move on Dakota Snake, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Jump 073 and Newcombuckham are making a move, catching up to NYST 149 and Drin 1, decreasing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Wayne Train 94 and the Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ2 and Albert 1 are currently dueling with Dakota Snake in the Dodge Coronet Super B for the 7th position. Twix 560 and Comster are gaining on Dakota Snake, reducing the gap by 2.0 seconds. Meanwhile, Jump 073 and Newcombuckham are also catching up to NYST 149 and Drin 1, narrowing the difference by 2.3 seconds. Jump 073 and Newcombuckham are steadily gaining on NYST 149 and Drin 1, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Tadar Gardner and Leo Texan are making gains on Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik, reducing the distance by 2.0 seconds. Exciting to see Dakota Snake, Twix 560, and Comster battling it out for the 8th position. It's a showdown between the Dodge Coronet Super B and the Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona. Duff Dad and Ferrari 023 are making moves, advancing to the 18th position by overtaking John 073 and Newcombotham. There's a tight battle for 19th place between John 073, Newcombotham, LaCroix 1980, and Sabine 27. It's getting interesting in the mid-pack. Looks like you have a talented driver in your team, Mama Oster. It's all about that consistent improvement to catch up to those Ferraris. Just keep pushing. Kimchi VL and Commander Lovely advance to 15th place, surpassing Sneaku 515 and Lazalo XD. Duff Dad and Ferrari 023 are gaining on Sneaku 515 and Lazalo XD, narrowing the gap by 2.1 seconds. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 make a move to 19th place, overtaking John B 073 and Newcombotham. Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 are gaining on Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Meanwhile, Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 are locked in a fierce battle with Dakota Snake for the 8th position. In another tied contest, MYST 149 and Drin 1 are fighting against John 073 and Newcombotham for the 18th spot. Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 are hot on the heels of Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan, narrowing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Dakota Snake has made a move up to P8, passing Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 in a smart overtaking maneuver. Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary are charging ahead, closing in on Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt with an impressive 51.0 second reduction in the gap. The pressure is on as they make their move towards the front runners. Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt are making gains, reducing the distance to MYST 149 and Drin 1 by 2.2 seconds. Sneaku 515 and Laserloxt are making a strong push, reducing the gap to MYST 149 and Drin 1 by 2.2 seconds. The competition is heating up as they aim to overtake ahead. Duff Dad and Ferrari 023 are making a strong push, narrowing the gap to Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely by 2.3 seconds. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik are in a fierce battle with Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan for the top spot. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik in the De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72 are neck and neck with Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan in the Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik have made a strategic move to claim the first position, surpassing Todd R. Gardner and Neo Texan. A thrilling battle is unfolding between the De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72 and the Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona for the top spot. Stay tuned for more exciting developments. NYST 149 and Drim 1 in the Chevrolet Camaro Z2869 are fiercely contesting P19 with Sneaky 515 and Laserloxt in the Plymouth Barracuda Hemi. It's anyone's game as they navigate the track. Sneaky 515 and Laserloxt have made a move up to 19th place, passing NYST 149 and Drim 1 in the standings. Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 are gaining on Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik, cutting the distance by 2.2 seconds. Twix 560 and Jcomster are making a move, catching up to Alpiost and Amy, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Duff Dad, Ferreira 023, LaCroix 1980, and Sabine 27 are all exchanging positions in a heated battle for the 16th spot on the track. Twix 560 and Jcomster are gaining on Alpiost and Amy, reducing the distance by 2.1 seconds. Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 have advanced to the 8th position, surpassing Dakota Snake in an impressive move. Bucha Zero has made a significant move, reducing the gap to Dakota Snake by 2.7 seconds. Bucha Zero is making a rapid advance on Dakota Snake, reducing the distance by 37.7 units. This is a tight battle between the two. Meanwhile, LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are climbing up the ranks to P16, successfully passing Duff Dad and Ferreira 023. Alpiost said, "Hey Amy. Where did we start again? Hey there. You started at P13, but you've been making some great moves out there on the track. Keep up the good work. Todd Gardner and Neo Texum are now leading the pack, surpassing Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik for the top spot. Dakota Snake has overtaken one serious guy in Rizaldi Adar, moving up the ranks with an impressive 2.5 second gain. Kamikaze 38 and Electric Mary are making a bold move, catching up to MYST 149 and Drin 1 with an impressive 56.5 second reduction in the gap. The chase is intense as the race progresses. Hugert 03 and Bakioki 8 are gaining on Todd Gardner and Neo Texum, reducing the difference by 2.2 seconds. Dakota Snake is now sandwiched between one serious guy and Rizaldi Adar, reducing the gap by 2.0 seconds. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik are neck and neck with Todd Gardner and Neo Texum for the lead. It's a thrilling battle between the De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72 and the Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona. Todd Gardner and Neo Texum have made a bold move to claim the top spot, surpassing Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik. Todd Gardner and Neo Texum are fiercely contesting the lead with Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik in a thrilling battle for P1. Todd Gardner and Neo Texum are in Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytonas, while Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik are driving De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72s. Alpiost said, "Hey Amy. Time for Plan F." What's Plan F, Alpiost? Is that the plan where we go faster than the speed of light in those virtual cars? Let's kick it into hyperdrive. Automobile dash symbol. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik in the De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72 are fiercely competing with Hugard 03 and Bakioki 8 in the Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona for the second position. It's a thrilling battle unfolding between these talented drivers. Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik are currently jostling for the second position, with Hugard 03 and Bakioki 8 also in the mix driving a Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytona. It's a thrilling battle for P2. We've got Hugard 03 and Bakioki 8 in a tight battle for second place, both driving Ferrari 365 GTB for Daytonas. Meanwhile, Okayaki 3 and Just Jazik are also going head-to-head for that spot, behind the wheel of De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72s. It's a thrilling competition as they navigate the track. Go Erisi is on the move, watch out Alpha Boy. It's a showdown on the track. Dakota Snake is catching up to One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Dakota Snake is now right behind One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar. The gap has been reduced by 2.2 seconds. R40 maintains the lead while Sarayanbot makes a move to 13th place, successfully overtaking Buchazero. Sidrek and V4Zone are making great progress, catching up to NYST 149 and Drin 1 by 486.2 units. Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely have advanced to 14th place, surpassing Buchazero. The chase continues as Sidrek and V4Zone are still closing in on NYST 149 and Drin 1 by 486.2 units. Dakota Snake is catching up to One Serious Guy and Rizaldi Adar, reducing the gap by 2.4 seconds. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 have advanced to P15, surpassing Duff Dad and Ferreira 023. Duff Dad and Ferreira 023 have climbed to P16, overtaking Bucha 0. Welcome back, Ship Roman. Glad to have you back on the track with us. Let's enjoy the race together. #V1V1 checkered flag racing car #. Dakota Snake is making moves, narrowing the gap to one serious guy and Rizaldi Adar by 2.2 seconds. Dakota Snake is closing in on one serious guy and Rizaldi Adar, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Kinchevel and Commander Lovely in the Dodge Charger Super B71 are tangling with LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 in the De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72 for 14th place. It's a battle of classic beasts on the track. Elpazard and Amy are currently battling it out with Twix 560 and Chkamster for the 5th position. Sidetrack and V4 are on the move, catching up to MYST 149 and Dring 1 with a significant 484.6 reduction in the gap. Twix 560 and Chkamster have made a strong move to claim 5th position, overtaking Elpiost and Amy. There's a fierce battle unfolding between Twix 560 and Chkamster and Elpiost and Amy for that 5th spot. Dakota Snake is now in 9th place after passing one serious guy and Rizaldi Adar. Duff Dad and Ferreira 023 have advanced to 15th place, overtaking Kinchevel and Commander Lovely. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are making gains on her 40 and Sarayan Bot, reducing the distance by 2.1 units. Elpiost said, "Hey Amy. Pit maneuver the lapped car." Whoops, looks like there's been some confusion. I can't do that, but you know what they say, anything can happen in racing. Let's see how it plays out on the track. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are making gains on her 40 and Sarayan Bot, reducing the gap by 2.5 seconds. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are gaining on R40 and Sarayan Bot, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Sidewreck and V4 are making a strong move, rapidly catching up to NYST 149 and Drim 1, reducing the gap by a significant 480.5 units. The pressure is on as they aim to overtake and secure a better position in the race. Alpiost, sounds like you're having some intense moments out there. Blue flags for car 11, let's see if they can maneuver through the traffic smoothly. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are making gains on R40 and Sarayan Bot, cutting the deficit by 2.3 seconds. Alpiost said, "Hey Amy. Ready to put the Hypersoft on?" "Absolutely ready. It's time to unleash the Hypersoft magic on the track. Let's see some lightning fast laps." High voltage sign racing car hash fire. Alpiost and Amy have made a strong move up to 5th place, surpassing Twix 560 and Chcomster. Alpiost and Amy are now locked in a tight battle with Twix 560 and Chcomster for the 5th position. LaCroix 1980, Sabine 27, Duff Dad, and Ferreira 023 are currently engaged in a close fight for the 14th spot. Twix 560 and Chcomster make a solid move to 5th place, surpassing Alpiost and Amy. Dakota Snake advances to 8th place, overtaking Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 climb to 14th place, passing Duff Dad and Ferreira 023. Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1 have advanced to 8th place, passing Dakota Snake. Duff Dad and Ferreira 023 have climbed to 14th place, overtaking LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 in the process. R40 and Sarayan Bot in the TVR Griffith 200 are fiercely contesting P13 with Duff Dad and Ferreira 023 in a De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72. The battle for position is heating up between these drivers. Sidewreck and V4 are making significant progress, reducing the distance to NYST 149 and Drim 1 by 477.8 units. The chase is on. Sneaky 515 and Laserlux are making gains on John 073 and Mukumbakum, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Jump 073 and Mukumbakum are making moves, climbing up to 17th position by overtaking Bucha Zero. A close battle is now brewing between the three drivers for that spot. It's a De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72 against a Plymouth GTX 67. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 have made a swift move to claim the 14th position, leaving her 40 and Sir Ironbot behind. The De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72 is holding its ground against the TVR Griffith 200 in this intense battle for 14th place. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 in the De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72 are neck and neck with their 40 and Sir Ironbot in the TVR Griffith 200, all fighting for the 14th position. It's a tight battle in the mid-pack as they navigate the circuit. Sneaky 515 and Laserlux are making moves, climbing up to 18th place after overtaking Bucha Zero. Gary Z and Meyer are on the move, catching up to one serious guy in Rizaldi Adar by reducing the gap by 2.5 seconds. There's a tight battle for the 13th spot between LaCroix 1980, Sabine 27, Duff Dad, and Ferreira 023, as positions keep changing rapidly. Wayne Train 94 in the Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ2 is fighting hard with Albert 1 for the 8th position. Meanwhile, Dakota Snake in the Dodge Coronet Super B is also in the mix, making it a thrilling three-way battle. Dakota Snake skillfully advances to 8th place, surpassing Wayne Train 94 and Albert 1. There's a heated battle for 16th place between Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely in a Dodge Charger Super B71, and John 073 and Mukumbakum in a De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72. Duff Dad and Ferreira 023 successfully advanced to P13, surpassing LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27. A heated battle ensues between them for the 13th position. John 073 and Mukumbakum make strides, climbing to P16, overtaking Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely in the process. Sneaky 515 and Laserlux are gaining ground on Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely, reducing the distance by 2.0 units. Sneaky 515 and Laserlux have smoothly advanced to P17, deftly passing Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely in their Plymouth Barracuda Hemi. An exciting battle ensues for the 17th position between these four skilled drivers. Alpiost said, "Hey Amy. Go full send." Let's go full send, Alpiost. It's time to bring home that win in the race. Racing car dash symbol. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 in the De Tomaso Pantera GTS 72 are in a close battle with their 40 and Sir Ironbot in the TVR Griffith 200 for the 14th position. The competition is heating up as they navigate the track. Duvdad and Ferrer 023 now hold 12th place after passing LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 have climbed to 13th, overtaking Gary Z and Meyer. Jump 073 and Newcombotham are currently locked in a fierce battle alongside Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely for the 16th position. It's a showdown between the De Tomarzo Pantera GTS 72 and the Dodge Charger Super B 71. The competition is heating up in the midfield. Jump 073 and Newcombotham are making a move up to 14th place, passing R40 and Sir Iron Bot. A tight battle is unfolding for 16th place between Gary Z and Meyer, driving a Bizzarini 5300 GT Strider, and Kinch Evel and Commander Lovely in a Dodge Charger Super B 71. Welcome back, someone. Good to see you here again. Hope you enjoy the race. Checkered flag.